past you might have been 2.5%, 1%, 0%, or they might lend you money to buy the house totally. Now, the money that the bank's asking you to put in has got to be, you know, a significant proportion of that. You've got to find that from somewhere. Friends and family at the start, i.e. people who love you and know you and trust you, and, you know, as long as it's a sensible business case in God and you believe there's growth in it and you're doing it for the right reasons, go there. Then with King & Shaves, we accessed what was then the DTI loan guarantee scheme, which was a very closely guarded secret in the mid-90s, where the government would guarantee 85% of the loan if the business failed. The bank would therefore be on the hook for 15% if the business failed. Bank managers didn't want to give out those sort of loans because if a DTI LGS loan went bad, it was a really big black mark on behalf of the bank manager, so they didn't like giving those away. And I'm sure they still exist today. Get the banks in terms of the bankers that are out there. A good friend of mine is marketing director of RBS NatWest, and he says they've got a lot of money to invest. They've got to spend a lot of money. They've got to do it. Now, what they're now looking at, though, is what the businesses they're investing in and whether they're going to be bad businesses or good businesses. So he says, well, we get a lot of businesses pitching us ideas, but to be honest with you, a lot of them aren't great businesses, so we're not going to lend them money. So you've got to have a great business product, and then it will, I'm sure, get invested in. And then it just then comes down to the relationship with the bank. So I'm lucky enough we had a very good relationship with HSBC that I've spent many years cultivating and building up to our advantage and to theirs, because they quite like the fact saying we bank King & Shaves, and I like the fact that HSB is a strong bank. And then it's just really angel financing. It's quite challenging. Private equity, very challenging because of the distress in that sector over the last couple of years. And it really then just comes back to you yourself putting you on the line. So your credit cards, I took out credit card debts, unsecured loans, all that sort of stuff, because I used my product every day and believed other people would. But it should really focus your mind in what the business is you're going to launch. It's got to be a great business, because of what the environment is now. If it's not, it won't succeed, and it will fail quicker because of the issues against it. So it's the relationship with the bank, friends and family, seed money, and you've got to find some way of putting your skin in the game as well, because the banks like that. They don't just like you saying, give me 10 million quid to fund my startup, and if it all goes wrong, I'll walk away. That ain't happening anymore, and it did 10 years ago. Thank you. Any more questions, or time for one more?
Just one point. On the DTI loans, they are still available. So if anybody's interested, they can come and find me.
Ah, who are you with? Which bank?
OSL Financial. I'm an independent broker. Okay,
great. So there's somebody here that you guys can chat to if you're interested in that area. Thank you very much.